Minutes into the Sunday sermon outside of Pittsburgh, Pastor Glenn Germany suddenly found himself staring down the barrel of a gun.
So apparently his gun jammed. I think you can hear kind of the click in the audio of the video, but thank God for that gun jam. That's all I can say.
The heart-stopping moments captured on the church's live stream. You can make out the gun jamming.
This morning when I woke up, man.
A close call bringing the pastor to tears.
I'm seeing, what happened, and I'm totally grateful, but I'm really starting to process it right now.
A fast-acting church deacon jumped in to help. The two seen wrangling the gun from the attacker's hands.
Good thing the gun was jammed, because had it not been, he's pointing it at the congregation. That's so dangerous, but kudos for these guys for hopping in. That takes a lot of courage to jump onto someone with a gun.
Who allegedly told police that God told him to do it. The pastor's wife watched in horror.
The wife was there watching. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this guy had a history, criminal record, history of mental illness.
You ask yourself, is this really happening?
26-year-old Bernard Polite, who told authorities he didn't know the pastor, has been charged with attempted homicide, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment. Just hours after the incident at the church, Polite's family made a grisly discovery less than a mile away at his home. His older cousin, Derek Polite, had been fatally shot.
Here's where the priorities are backwards here, right? The video itself, and obviously I'm commenting on it, was sensational, right? A guy pulls a gun on a pastor in church. But the news kind of just glosses over that he allegedly, or, pretty evidently shot his cousin. He murdered someone at home. But no, the focus of this is the attempted shooting, because it's more sensational, right? Black on black violence, a murdered black man found in a Pittsburgh home. We'll tack that in there on the end.
No charges have been filed in that investigation yet, but Germany says it makes his narrow escape all the more surreal.
Yeah, obviously this dude shot his cousin and he was ready to take another life, went to this church, and by the grace of God, that gun jammed, because he'd already shot someone before. He was fully capable and had that full intent.
This is not less than a miracle, because I truly see that gun being pointed at me.
A relative tells me the suspect has a history of mental illness, but the family is shocked by Sunday's violence.
Everyone's always shocked when it happens. Oh, I never thought he'd be capable of doing such a thing. It's like, well, look at this history of mental illness. It's pretty evident that this was coming to a boiling point, coming to a head. Yet we still let these people walk the streets.
It's unclear if he has an attorney.
I want to mention that this story is still relatively unknown, because there's a black man attempting to shoot another black man. If this was a white man walking into a black church, this would be national headlines. There'd be riots on the street. Biden would be scrambling his jets to come down and speak his gobbledygook. Anyway, in all seriousness, prayers for this pastor who experienced this situation, and for the family of the cousin who was found deceased. Please be sure to subscribe to Conservative Vibes, and we will see you next time.